Hello lovely people, it's me again, and I thought I'm gonna do just a quick update on TreeFrogUI and some recent changes. The UI has been somewhat refined. As you can see, we have finally aligned the battery indicator to the theme of choice. Recent games have changed their styling as well to match the theming. The UI has gotten a lot of bug fixes in, mostly related to unworking cores, additional cores as well for Commodore 64, etc. But most importantly, I've added a metric ton of customization options for the UI. For example, you can now change the orientation of the theme from vertical to horizontal. You can style around it as well, but I think it looks quite decent on its own. Moreover, you can now enable friendly system names, which will transform the name of the folders to reflect the actual system name, so that it's more pleasant to the eye. I've changed the font as well. The font has been highly suggested by the community, and it's the same font that NextUI uses. I think it's quite nice. Brightness got fixed as well. It now applies in games as well, and it does not restart. Animations can be turned on and off. Battery color mode is a new one. It changes the indicator to not follow the theming exactly, but to give you very easy color for the indication of what the percentage is. You can disable background images altogether now. You can dim the background image. What do I mean by it? Effectively, whatever you set it to, whether it's a wallpaper or a theme, you can effectively apply an overlay that dims it. I like to keep it at around 15. I also introduced a new theme pack, which I called Pastel. But this theme pack on its own isn't that great. What is great though is that it's super easy now to create your own. You don't need to replace the default one. You can just add a new folder and make your own. You can also apply straight from the device any wallpaper that you see fit. You just drop on the card. This is my favorite, not gonna lie. I usually run it with, where is it? With Groovebox. I think it looks excellent. So wallpapers apply to every single folder. They tend to be a bit faster, as well as, well, they are an easy way out of styling. You have seen me use it as well already, but you can change the image fit. This applies to both wallpapers as well as the theme images. You can hide extensions now. You can hide empty folders that was actually there. I've also rehauled how we display files, maybe not display, how we load this SD card contents in. There is a file cache. I highly recommend you keep it off unless you have to, because this device is fast enough to not be bothered usually. But if you see any sort of slowdowns, enable the cache. It should help you a bit. If you're not seeing any games while using cache, you can just rebuild the cache from here. What else? Well, mostly it. I'm not gonna be talking about every single bug fix, but there's a lot that have been done. Oh yes, there was one more thing that I wanted to cover. Those devices, and I'm unsure, I didn't dig into it that much, but both StockOS and TreeFrog, which runs on top of it, suffer from audio distortion. It's kind of as if the audio out was too high by default. So I introduced something that's called, if I find it, volume. I'm gonna rename it to volume dampen. Effectively, what you can do is you can set it to like 50%, and it's gonna give you 50% of the usual volume out. What this allows you to do is, one, be able to control your volume of the buttons more effectively, because you will be able now to jump from 0 to 10% rather than 0 to 50% as the device did. But the distortions are the main one. Yeah, that's about it. There is one more thing that's not related to the UI itself, but the PlayStation emulator, which is here. Oh, we can run it on Dino Crisis. I've been playing Dino Crisis a bit. I have rehauled a few things with the PCX for all. As always, select an L, left shoulder button opens up the menu. What you will immediately see is that it now follows the theming of the device, or at least it tries to. And I kind of reorganized it a bit, but most importantly, there is one additional options that I had to add in. It's called high-res fix. You don't really need to know what this is, you just need to know how to use it. So if you have games like Worms World Party or Armageddon or Colin McRae, Gran Turismo maybe in the photo mode, they output resolution that's too high for our hardware upscaler to handle. So if any game freezes for you, turn it on, but keep in mind this will have an impact on performance. What else is there? I changed how the BIOS is being managed. So currently how it works is, as soon as you drop in the BIOS file, any of the supported BIOS files, in the folder that's kubegm BIOS, it's gonna outwire it, meaning it's gonna load it and change the configuration automatically to use it. You can always disable it and run HLE, but when you set up the device, you just need to provide the BIOSes now. No need to change the options. And yeah, in addition to this, although it's not really demoable, I have provided new config, which should improve performance in some of the games. And yeah, let me know.